I was selling commercial flooring for a major corporation. They downsized and I was out. Made a decision to start a company. So I was living in an apartment over off of 183, and so that was, where it all started. And my first sale was for an elevator at St. David's parking garage downtown. It was $570 something. I used to have a picture of that check. Early on, it was really difficult. When you go from working for corporate America and having unlimited funds basically to working out of my dining room, and some of the projects that I would want to go after just did not have the cash flow or the capital or access to that capital to take on a project like that. We get a project, get a contract in, we order material, they ask for cash before delivery. The installers would go and install the flooring products, have to pay them, and then invoice our customer and wait, somewhere between 30 and 60 days for money. Luckily, I had some help, with the 3 Fs in the beginning. I used that money really fast, and we were growing so fast. I probably talked to at least 20 different bankers throughout my 7.5 years of being in business. And basically, they want to loan you money when you don't need the money. We were able to move our relationship over to Far West, and it was a very simple, very easy process. It took about a week from the time I made the phone call until we were able to fund our deal and have our line of credit set up with Far West Capital. Once things got moving, they really started to fly. Growth was amazing. When you have those kind of roots with someone, it's pretty easy to become friends with them. They really reached out to us. We worked hard and it started paying off. Fast forward, here we are now, we have a $2.5 million line of credit with them. I see a lot of companies get stuck where we were. There was a point where I could have made a decision to stay smaller, to just be a 1 or 2 man operation, to always outsource. I wanted to grow the business, but I didn't want to give up equity. If you can grow your business and make more money by doing that, then it's just another cost of doing business, and that's really the way that I've looked at it. So now look at us here today, we're a $12 million a year business. Far West Capital. They really reached out.